scatters when you play the beat. A brainiac, in fact, now press rewind.
Welcome to Brain Squeeze React to myself, Mike Hector. What we reacted to now? Ren. Fuck yes, we are. That is right. Brain Squeeze Reactions now comes with Ren. It's a statement I wish I never said out loud. It has collided with Ren in the greatest way possible. That has stirred some shit. It has stirred some shit, man, from the barrels of the pot of Brain Squeeze hell. There's a few people, man, that don't seem to bend to any other music but their own. You gotta allow them. You gotta allow it to come in. And I allowed Ren into the Brain Squeeze fucking mansion that is my NF brain. And my word, did it fucking stay in the spare room and made itself a home with its feet up. And I kind of dig it. And with it came Renegades. By the fucking thousands. It's been beautiful. If you're new to Brain Squeeze Reactions, man, this is how it works. Do play from start to fucking finish. Full of excitement, full of ADHD, fuckery, talk a lot, swear a lot, do not give a fuck a lot. Then I rewind it back to the beginning and attempt to dissect every fucking lyric without closed captions. Unless it's an official lyrical video that's been created by Ren. Then I'm okay to do that. That is my disclaimer to stop the comment section saying the same fucking thing. But Renegades, you sexy fuckers. Honestly, the shit I've had to take for you. Just want to let you know that, but I'm here for it. Next on the list is Sick Boy. Oh, there's so many that I gotta do, man. I got the music, Love Music Part 2 and Part 3, Money Game Part 3, unless there's two parts to the Part 3, because one of them might be a live one, and I got that wrong with Part 2. I did the live one first, and I should have done the second, the official lyrical video first, because it had a beat, because the second one didn't when he was by the beach with the seashells, and it missed the first verse, but I figured that one out. But I got the Money Game first one spot on with the eyes being drawn. So this one should be okay. Anyways, comment section is for love, it's not for hate. Haters, go fuck oneself. Comment section is for love, it's not for hate. Hates, fuck you. Are you ready? Ren, Sick Boy. Apparently I talk too much. I don't give a fuck. Oh, that's oh, I know that. That's the is it? No, no, it's the background to Hi Ren. Is it? Because I did that teaser video for Ren, and I'm sure that's the one, but I don't remember it saying this. Is it? I don't fucking know. Someone tell me if I'm correct. I recognise that sync, or is it the backdrop? Oh, I don't know. Oh, this beat.
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, the mind is making you circle.
That's the shit I study, man. I'm excited by this. Oh, let's go. That scared me. But focus, man. I'm watching. Oh. That changed the
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroid, damn so, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break boy.
Oh, come on.
What a shame, he's in pain, have another go, take another pill, here, take a couple more, let's see how you're doing in another week or so, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show, derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration, drown, sucker, drown, sucker, drown, sucker, drown, I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground, I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound, I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck.
In this fuck
what can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out.
Oh, there's so much I want to talk about. The medication thing, he's so spot on, man. My head is exploding. I'm so excited. Renegades and Brainiacs, take a breath.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we come in. I'm not sick, we are sick. We are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus. You're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the big boy. Record label meeting gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I bleed in myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
We're just gonna stop there, are we? Okay, no worries. We'll just stop there. Let me breathe. Okay, there's so much in that. Okay, let's get a few things straight. As I straighten my fan. Ren is here to stay. And if you haven't figured out the reason why, okay, then you're a fucking pillock. That was absolute fucking genius, what was being spoken, and it wasn't just on a level of talking about cracked emotions and people in pain. It's the medication impact. It's society's viewpoint to that. On top of that, some political issues he was talking about, but a lot of that about the sick boy narrative and the way that therapist is engaging to support, and him knowing, but in his head he's doing stuff, but in natural fact sitting down but wanting to do stuff. Fucking schizo inside, the duplicate mindset, the drugs having side effects. Oh, fuck me, and I've got to dissect that without going on a rant. That ain't gonna happen. Yeah. Especially when it comes to medication. You gotta hear me out, man. I'll rant now before I get to there. The medication that they give for things like ADHD and autistic behaviors and anyone on the neurodiversity scales is very similar to what they give to people that are on stressful situations to try and calm the mindset. They just call them different things, but the chemical reaction is very, very similar. But like painkillers, okay, all it does is just numb that with side effects. So it's going to come back if the pain is still there. If I cut my fucking arm off and take a couple of aspirins, yes, it may subside the pain, but I've still lost my fucking arm. Okay? As soon as that wears off, the pain will return. Fucking hell, it's education before medication. You need to rewire. You need to learn the reasons why you feel that way, why your brain reacts, the chemical reactions, every internal being that your brain is naturally doing. Bring it to the surface to understand it better, to be able to control it better, or at least just agree that this is what comes with the package. Fucking does my head in. Does my fucking head in. It's numbing at its core. I'm not saying there's some people that don't need it, but there's far too much prescribed. And that lady was talking about trauma, unresolved issues from the past, which is the #1 reason for pretty much every conflicting situation you're ever going to come across goes down a scale. The bottom one, well, it's 2. Hidden agenda is the darker one, but that's all from an unresolved issue from the past, which is what creates traumatic impact. Fucking hell, Ren. Oh my word, you teach through bars.
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at basically our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our
unresolved issues from the past, man, but you just need to educate. That's why good therapists are able to dissect and find root cause analysis, causation factor, but it's the education of why it happened, the impact it could happen. It's not just a matter of finding it and unboxing that. It's impacting, it's educating the impact of why that happened, what's gone on since then to now, and it's looking at that journey and unpacking it piece by piece. But with education, it's easily understandable. But fuck that, they say. Here's some medication, I'll numb it, come back to me in a couple of months, okay? I'll sign you off work, you're all good. By the way, this is gonna fuck your life up, and you'll forget who that medication, because it's totally forgotten and it's numb, plus the side effects, so you're shitting for the rest of your life, and you're probably gonna die quicker. But yeah, keep taking those meds.
biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
Your mind is making you sick, is it? Fuck. Let's go. Come on, Ren. I want to dissect this. Reminds me of Hellraiser 2.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroid.
Said it there in the first fucking couple of lines. End the song there. Sick boy, bitten by your tick boy, anabolic steroids. He's saying, I'm a sick boy, I'm bitten by that tick. So this therapist tick that's bit him. Give me my medication, That's what he's saying, man.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroid. Them cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick.
Them cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise meaning that it's just nothing, just numbness. I started coaching with him and you know, very open and honest with a lot of the stuff that he was talking about, and then they put him on medication, and I met that dude 3 months later, I think it was. Different fucking dude. Didn't like it. It's not for me to like or dislike. I was supportive, as anybody should be, but there was something that was different, and along the lines of, he said, I have no longer have an internal voice. No longer have an internal dialogue of, like, for those who know, an emotional dialogue is creating scenes in your head and creating different scenarios and different voices. And this doesn't mean schizo. It's not what we're talking about here. It's different voices that can be controlled. When it becomes schizophrenia, it's when it does cross the line, but it shouldn't have to get to that state unless it's DNA genetics. But that's 1 in a fucking billion that ever happens. It's not 24/7. It's normally built off that. So this dude sees no internal voice, and it was so hard to engage with him because I could just tell he's just this shadow of a dude. Good news is, I saw him a couple of months later and he was back to himself again, and he was like, I've gone off the meds. I was like, I can fucking tell, mate. Do you know what I mean? Just be comfortable in the skin that you're in, but learn why. Learn the techniques, learn everything that you need to be able to survive, but keep education calms the mind. If the brain understands what's going on, it doesn't need to stay in fight and flight as long as it does. Okay, it can cut that out quicker because the fleshy part of your brain will understand, what this is X, Y, and Z, and your whole body goes, cool, I understand that now, so I'm relaxing. It's when you don't understand. Confusion is the first state of conflict. Okay, it's confusion, then it goes into credibility, then it goes into data, then it goes into fear, forced environment, anger, resist. After resist is enmity. Enmity creates unresolved issues from the past. That is what creates trauma. Cha-ching, ching, ching, ching. Okay? All you got to do is rewind it back to the data, but it's how the data is being sold to you. It needs to be sold on your term. If you're ADHD, it's got to be creative. It's got to be in a mindset that's fucking exciting. If you're logical, it's got to be fucking logical. But it's got to be something, the data on your terms. But therapists don't do that. They sell data on their own terms with bigger words that people don't understand, so that puts you into a state of fear, forcing you to understand the environment gets crazy, you get angry, and then it goes into childlike syndromes of resistance. And before you know it, you're numbed by drugs, and then you have an enmity for yourself as opposed to the situation. That's where self-hatred comes from, and that's the stages of stress, and that's why stress equals hypertension, which in some occasions can be suicide or death. But if they just sorted out the cognitive understanding of motivation at that last stage of pressure point, your brain will understand and learn something, put you back into homeostasis or as near as damn it, which means you can now breathe and relax, and you've cognitively learned something, which is the natural reaction of the human's fucking mind, which is to survive, but through learning and education on your fucking terms. So if someone can transcribe that into a book, we'll be fucking millionaires. Where did that come from, bro? Fuck knows. Ren.
Fake snake oil, I'm about to break, boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain, have another go. Take another pill, here, take a couple more.
He's in pain, have another go, have another pill. Go on, take some more. He's saying he's on the verge of fucking break.
And by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroid, damn cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break, boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain, have another go. Take another pill, here, take a couple more. Let's see how you're doing in another week or so. You'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show.
That taking another pill, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects show, man. I was on all them. I was on a fucking blend of all sorts. Propranolol, diazepam. Fuck, I can't even remember the other ones. I had to go into rehab to be weaned off because the amount of meds that was flowing through my fucking system until I chose education. Now look at me. I mean, it's not much better. Let's be honest. Okay? But I'm drug free. So, you know, and I'm happy being me. Fuck, Ren, you are someone else, boy. You're someone else, man. And I know people say they appreciate it, and I get it, and I know the renegades are going to say, yeah, we do appreciate, but to a certain degree, it's like we can appreciate a mechanic for fixing a car when your car breaks down, but there's only true car enthusiasts that really appreciate a mechanic that knows his shit to be able to connect those dots. So with Ren, I get it, you can make that connection and you can really enjoy that, but it takes a background of knowledge, man, and I'm linking to this and I'm like, yeah, it's good and I totally get it, but you don't know how fucking good. You make it on a personal level, which is amazing, and I love that. That's why Renegades exist. But when you understand the science behind it, how this dude is firing these bars and we're 1 minute 5 seconds in, it is fucking mental. It shouldn't be happening. It just shouldn't be in my own head. We hear NF and people connect to that. We hear Tom people connect to that. This is education in bars, man. Fuck me. You could create a course out of that.
White noise, quick fix, snake oil. I'm about to break, boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain. Have another go. Take another pill. Here, take a couple more. Woo. Let's see how you're doing in another week or so. You'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show. Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan.
Fuck off.
Derealization, medical patient.
Is that viralization? I don't know what that word means. It's too many words. I'm gonna kind of get the fucking things there. No, closed captions, no. It's I just don't understand the fucking word.
Oh, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show. Derealization, medical patient, losing patience.
Theorization. Is that confusing someone with theories? I'm trying to just understand what that
You'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show. Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan.
That losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan. That's just fucking bars, man. Which what happens? You lose the fucking patience that you end up just giving in.
Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan. Complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration.
Look, complication with the medication. Fuck off.
The process, walking hand in hand with Satan. Complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration.
Information dehydration. There's so many layers to that. Information dehydration. Too much information and dehydration, meaning that I'm not getting any information. So it could be from the therapist that you're talking to, but it's also internally information dehydration. But also talking about dehydration with all the meds that you're fucking taking, giving you fucking click mouth.
Be feeling worse when the side effects will show. Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan. Complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration.
It's an aggravation, building up a toleration, which once you start building a tolerance for it, you gotta take more. You gotta take more because you're suddenly not doing anything anymore.
With the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration. Drown, sucker, drown, sucker, drown, sucker, drown. I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground.
That drown, sucker, drown, sucker, drown, sucker, drown. His internal voice, and then he walked away, going, "I've been feeling like I'm drowning," but there's this internal suicide hypertension moment of that drown, sucker, drown, sucker, drown, sucker, drown. Man, until you're in it, you don't get it.
The medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration. Drown, sucker, drown, sucker, drown, sucker, drown. I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground.
I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground. The way he comes away from that, it's like I'm feeling almost like he's gone back into therapy talk. But that moment of that drown, sucker, drown, that's this dude's ADHD, isn't he? He has to be. He fucking has to be. Maybe on other scales where it's not autism, not fucking by a long shot. Not even close. I'm trying to figure out where he fits into that. It's got to be. I'm connecting too much of it not to be. Fucking hell, Ren. Are we brothers? I think we are. Distant cousins, maybe? I don't know. I don't want any money, man. I'm content. I just want to know. Just so we can sit down and have a chat. We should have an interview. Fucking hell, we never get done at this rate. You can't even finish a fucking song on your own, mate.
With the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration. Drown, sucker, drown, sucker, drown, sucker, drown. I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground. I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
I've been screaming and shouting, but never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
I've been shouting, but I never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In,
Deep breaths, my ass. Fuck off. Deep breaths, bollocks, man. Like it's. So many things wrong with that, man. Yes, there's obviously a natural that you have with breaths, and sometimes the breathing in, breathing out that can calm you down. But it's normally more than that. That's why people do yoga and what's the other, meditation. But it's more to it than just breathing. It's just like breathe in, breathe out. I'm fine. You don't. In some cases, breathing in, breathing out causes more anxiety because suddenly you start losing track of how you should be breathing, and then you start going, "Have I breathed in too much? Oh my god, I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm hyperventilating." There's so many other options you can take, but the fact this woman is reading from a script, which is exactly what they fucking do. Oh, money and medication, man.
In and out.
Ah, he's a genius.
In and out. Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it.
I can see his fucking rage. It's not me, it's the world that is sick. We're given everything we want, but we commoditize it. Sell it.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic.
We consume, we destroy like we're parasites.
We need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit.
Science tells us that it's suicide, but still we commit. And I have people, Discord comment section being disgusting around this Ren journey. You're thick as fuck. Sorry, man. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry by the way you'll be. I'm not sorry. You're fucking dumb as shit. If you can't hear the talent in this, just sit and listen to what he's saying. That bar.
We destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit.
Science tells us that it's suicide, but still we commit. Just that fucking bar. Fuck off.
We destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. I'm not sick, we are sick. We are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice.
I'm not sick, we are sick. We're standing on the cliff, on the edge of...
We are sick, we are standing on a cliff in the name of progress.
In the name of progress.
Jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm not...
Jump off the precipice. Fuck
parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. I'm not sick, we are sick. We are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus. You're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick?
Fuck you know.
We are sick, we are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus. You're the virus, hypocrite.
I'm not sick. I'm the virus. You're the virus, hypocrite.
How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick?
How can you sit there with that smile and tell me that I'm sick? If you've ever been in them, man. If you've ever been, this is why I do it for free when I'm talking to people, man. Other than the job that I'm in, because obviously I have to pay fucking bills. But you'll see the videos when I talk about all this shit. You'll find them in Brain Squeeze, man. Look for lives that I've done that are an hour, 2 hours long sometimes. Little snippets I've done talking about stuff. I got podcasts that I do all for free. Never, ever, ever will find those shit monetized. Absolutely not. I think if the education's there, it should be free. It saved me. It saved others, man, and I get what Ren's doing the same for, but he's doing it through poetry and bars, but it's the same thing, sharing experience, but education on a deeper level. Fuck, you know, how can I listen to him and then go, oh, you know what, let's go listen to some Led Zeppelin so I can bounce around to a drum beat, which I'm all for in my homeostasis. I get that, man, when I want to be chilled and I want to be in that moment, but I also learn, man. I learn and I teach, and hearing this dude is something else.
I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix, boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the pick, boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy.
Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. While still being sick,
in public, quick pose for the pick, boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no.
Why you so upset? Don't you want to be a rich boy? I'm trying to figure out who the pig is. The pig feels like industry-led or higher powers, whether it's be medication or whether it be industry-led. It's that darker side of people that just want to see the pain.
Commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat.
Industry is cutthroat.
I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking.
I've been do this by myself, swimming backstroke. That whole cutthroat bar.
Cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke.
Oh, fuck you with the singing, but I done this with a slit
A tightrope, rapping with a slit throat.
rapping with a slit
The
throat.
way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke.
The way we persist is like the ending of a bad joke.
As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told.
As we evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do as we are fucking told.
Bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold.
Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold.
Joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a
Is it coward to intelligence?
sight to behold. Rape
Coward to intelligence, a sight to behold.
to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold.
Oh, is it counterintelligence is a sight to behold, but then rape the earth of all... Yeah, I guess.
And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I
When we're bleeding for wealth, when we're bleeding for fame, but can you tell me when we're bleeding what the fuck will remain?
for
Oh!
wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I bleed in myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
He's saying about us bleeding the earth, but he's saying we're going to keep bleeding and bleeding for the wealth, bleeding for the fame. What the fuck is going to be left? And he's taking that whole concept of and that's how he's combining the two. I was trying to think, how are you bringing that into it? What the fuck is the point in music industry? You're talking about, you know, the medication, the power, but now I get it. It's a whole fucking thing he has cleverly brought to life around music industry bleeding, about people bleeding the earth, but he's brought it all the way back to what he is doing to himself, which is bleeding the life from himself to the point of death.
We bleed it for fame, but when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I bleed in myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
Doing the same. I can't leave this, man. I can't leave Ren. I can't not dive into that. Every fucking track I've got deeper and deeper in a discussion, man. I hope people are enjoying this. You know, because sometimes when there's fuck the timer. Sometimes when there's reactions, there is sometimes just people that just sit there bopping. They're like, it's good. And it's somebody to break down bars, and I understand that. And I do get that. But I'm like, then what? Like then what? Where's the rest of this discussion going? We gotta have more discussions about Ren. We gotta have more discussions about, and I'm hoping that this dude is gonna continually fucking evolving and evolving and evolving. This man's smart, and he's musically gifted as well. He's got experience, which unfortunately is a back catalogue of, you know, trauma, but I think he's using it to an advantage. And I don't just mean monetary advantage, I mean education and using talent, man. His homeostasis is in his music. His body clock of chilling, homeostasis where the world is catering for you and so on. I think that's his thing, his music, and he feels better doing that. But there's these moments when he drip feeds into that, you can just feel the tension, and that's where the education starts lying for others, but that's where others feel it. Fuck! And the beat's good as well. Oh, fuck. Ren, we gotta meet, bruv. I take 10 minutes of your time, brother. I'll take 10 fucking minutes. That's a lie. You can't even take 10 minutes doing a fucking introduction.